Huh. AI music is disgusting. No talent, no skill, and people fall for it, and I and probably a bunch of you put your soul into your music. The fact that the market is getting more oversaturated by people who are hoping to make a quick buck off off a one sentence prompt. I'm sick of it. I agree with that. But how many real musicians are using AI for ideas, practicing, or learning how to do something? Like myself. These are songs that I've made. And if it wasn't for Suno, I would not have learned how to write lyrics. I originally started using Suno as a joke. Oh, I can make AI music. That's interesting. Kind of funny. And it was okay. I was like, that's kind of cool. But then I realized the full power and potential of it. I realized that I can customize the lyrics to fit a story I was trying to tell. I ended up making an entire album for my wife for Christmas about our love story. You kind of get an idea from these workspaces I have here, the different types of music I was messing around with. This one I didn't finish, but I was having fun with it. I don't think I categorized the... I don't know if I made it in a playlist yet. Let's see. Let's go to my playlist. Boom. It's not final, but it's the album. And in the beginning, the first song I made was Chat Room Romance. And it was AI lyric assisted. And I realized that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to write lyrics. I understand lyrics, but I don't know how to write them. I don't understand the structure, good words to use, something that would sound nice. So I had the AI write the lyrics based off a prompt to kind of help me figure it out. And then I went in and customized it, removed words I didn't like, and tried to make it more accurate to the story I was trying to tell. By the time I was done, it was like 90% my song. You know, about 10% AI lyrics, 100% musically AI. That's fine. It's EDM music, it's not even that hard to produce, but this is, I think, version 3.5 of Suno, maybe 4. Which one is it? I'm curious. Version 4. I started using Suno at version 3.5, if I'm not mistaken. 4 came out shortly after. And my point of this is showing off that I learned a skill thanks to this AI system. Now, the lyrics I write are 100% mine. So yes, musically it's still AI music, but I've learned how to customize the prompting, customize the style prompt, not the lyrical prompt. So there's an example prompt that I use AI. So I'll hear a song or a style that I like, and I'll ask AI to help me understand the musical theory behind it, and then I'll customize that to the sound that I want. You know, the BPMs, including different types of instruments or sound design, in order to get that feeling that I want. So it's like, you know, you craft it, even though I'm not producing it. It feels like I'm hiring a producer or a band even to say, oh yeah, that's close, but change this. No, not like that, more like this. And it'll shift in those directions. It's very powerful. It's very fun to use. And the most incredible thing to me about using AI music, and I don't publish my music. I published a couple of things through the Suno Reddit for fun. But the majority of what I create is for myself. I don't listen to Spotify anymore because I have the music I made that I like and the genres that I like. Let's see. I didn't even look at the numbers here. Almost 2,000 songs. Each of these workspaces are separate. And these 2,000 songs are like when you generate one song, you get 2 songs. So you can kind of cut that in half. Not duplicated in my workspace. And I've been using it for about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. So I probably have 2,000 some odd songs. Not quite 3,000, maybe 3,000. And like I said, a lot of it's just for fun. But it's helped me craft something I'm very passionate about now is lyrical writing, and it's really fun. And at some point, I'm going to go back to making original music on my computer. I used to make electronic music, so I was a quote unquote musician, amateur. Didn't know what I was doing at that point either. I have no music theory training background, but this helped me reignite that passion of music creation, the power and the beauty, the feels you get from it, whether it be something dark and heavy or something light and happy or emotional. It's like beautiful. It's been a very eye-opening experience, and I'm eventually I'm going to graduate from using Suno to producing my own music again. The main reason why I do this now is it's fast, the output is quick, and it's fun. I'm not trying to make a quick buck. I think the majority of users of Suno are this type of person. They make music for themselves, or they use it as a soundboard, inspiration, or like I said, practice, where you can cut out an instrument and sing along, or you can practice your drums along with some melodies, or something like that. And it's a tool. Anybody who's mad about AI, they just, I feel like they just don't understand. I understand that. I do understand how difficult it is to produce music. I used to spend, days and days and days, weeks working on one song and just not quite getting it right. And this, is due to my lack of musical theory knowledge, just going based on sound. And I had some songs that I liked, but eventually I'd get sick of it and move on, try to create something new. And I feel like now going, into music, crafting it from scratch, which is just making original music, I feel like I'll be a lot stronger. And at some point, I will show both sides of this coin. And I don't think maybe I said I'll graduate, because I've almost dropped Suno a couple times now. I've got my fill with it. It's been really fun. But the fast output that you get from this like scratch board is almost invaluable. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the day where our DAWs that we use, propeller heads, Reason, Fruit Loops, Cubase, like these massive programs, Ableton, right? That they're going to have AI instruments that are tuned, and it'll be just like using a synthesizer, and it's just going to generate the sound you want. You can customize it with little knobs and your switches and whatnot to get exactly what you want, faster, maybe not faster, but exactly what you want in an instant. Sorry for that. So yeah, that's my hope, is that eventually we'll have AI music DAWs, a digital audio workstation, that you can just customize the sounds almost out of thin air, as opposed to require, you know, the electronics to synthesize the sound, which is almost kind of the same thing, but it's different. And then, or you know, samples to produce the sounds that you want. And, I mean, a lot. They're just throughout history. Inventions have been looked down upon by the masses when they were, in particular, I think the arts, right? So photography was looked down upon by painters when it came out. Uh, uh, Sampling was looked down upon by musicians when that happened. You know, you have these really significant examples that have happened, and I'm sure there's a lot more. I just can't think of any, but that it was just like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. It's going to ruin the industry or whatever. It didn't. It hasn't, and it won't. This is just going to add to as another creative tool that artists can use in their backpack to produce awesome music. I mean, in order for me to, with these examples right here, ain't no way that I can go out and be like, oh, I'm just gonna go hire a well, one second. I do it. I mean, I can't do it, but you know what I mean. Like hiring a full orchestra to produce a musical. You could do it with samples. You could do it with, you know, a computer workstation and emulate that. That is doable. A lot of work, difficult, but to get this sound quality, I mean, some may disagree, but oh my gosh, this is absolutely incredible. To just boom, I got myself a musical song about waking up in the morning next to the one I love. You know, it's just so much fun. And I encourage those who have a negative outlook upon the AI horde that is encroaching in your space to utilize it as a tool. It's the future of music creation, I believe. Outside of real instruments, nothing ever will be better than real instruments. I don't think AI will ever get that good. It would. There's just something that's, when you go to a live musical performance, there's just a beauty and the expertise of those musicians and singers that AI will never really capture. So I completely agree with that side of the aspect of this coin, but don't be pissed at it. Use it. And if you don't want to use it, it's fine. Don't yuck someone else's yum.